She stood in my front yard, arms crossed, lips tight, eyes full of fake authority. "You don't belong here," she snapped. "This property's been reclaimed by the HOA." I was still in uniform, boots dusty from the base. I hadn't even been home an hour. "This is my land." I told her, bought it, paid for it, lived here before the HOA even existed. She smiled like I was a joke. "Well, things changed while you were gone. We've issued multiple notices. You didn't respond." "Of course I didn't. I was deployed in Iraq. You think I had time to read some Karen's fake paperwork?" She pointed to the sign they'd nailed into my yard. "Property under HOA control due to abandonment. You'll need to vacate immediately or we'll tow your vehicle and change the locks." I looked at my house. The flag I'd left in the window was gone. My old truck had a sticker slapped on the windshield like I was some squatter. I wanted to shout, but my training kicked in. "Breathe, stay calm, assess." I turned back to her. "You're trespassing." She laughed. "Actually, you were." That's when two security guards showed up, not real cops, but they were dressed to fool someone who didn't know better. "You going to come quietly, sir?" One of them said, hand on a plastic badge. I stared at him dead in the eye. "You boys really want to play this game?" The shorter one squinted. "What's that supposed to mean?" I reached into my bag, pulled out a single sheet of paper, the original deed, notarized, signed federal level, because if you're about to remove a military officer from his own property, you'd better hope you're wearing real badges and not Halloween costumes. The short one took a step back, eyes darting to the taller guy. Karen didn't move, still standing there like she ran the whole state. "Those papers mean nothing," she said sharply. "You forfeited the property when you failed to respond to HOA demands. That's the rule." I kept my eyes on the guards. "You ever heard of the SC?" I asked slowly. "Service Members Civil Relief Act. Look it up. It protects deployed military from civil actions like this." The taller guard blinked. That true?" Karen stepped in fast. "He's bluffing. It doesn't matter. This is HOA jurisdiction now. The community voted. He's a no-show, so we took control." I looked around. My mailbox was gone, replaced by some uniform gray box with HOA Lot 47 printed on it. My backyard had new fencing. My tool shed had been torn down. Everything I'd worked for was vanishing piece by piece while I was halfway across the world dodging mortars. Then she dropped the real bomb. "We've already sold the lot. The paperwork's final. The new owners move in next week. You need to be off the premises within 48 hours. I felt something snap. My hands clenched. Not from anger, no, that would have been easier. It was something else, something heavier, the kind of feeling you get when you realize the enemy wasn't overseas. It was right here, smiling in pearls and power, walking her way through legal loopholes. "You sold my house while I was at war." She shrugged. "It wasn't personal, just business. You left. We acted. I didn't